Here are your steps to surviving this COVID-19 quarantine. And no, I'm not a doctor or a scientist. And I have not stayed at a Holiday Inn, but I have phenomenal hair. And so you should trust me. Step 1, call a plumber now while they're still allowed to come to your house. Even if there's nothing wrong, you want them to go out and clean your pipes, because with all the toilet paper everybody's been buying, I guarantee you all of your pipes are damn near paper mache by now. And that phone call could save you and your family a literal shitstorm. Print out safety guides. Do you know how to make a fire? Do you know how to purify water? What happens if the power goes out? What happens if the Wi-Fi goes down? What happens if you can't get on the internet? Are you going to be able to survive? Is your family going to be able to survive? Of course, because you're smart enough to follow me, so you're smart enough to plan ahead. That's why you're going to print out hard copy stuff for yourself. Don't have a printer? Do this old school thing called handwriting. Worried about the security of you and your family in these trying times, and if COVID turns people into zombies, how are you going to protect everybody? May I suggest a baseball bat? You don't need a license for one. You never have to worry if the safety is on. You never have to reload them, and they're a good deterrent. Listen, don't go doing anything dumb like putting nails or spikes in your baseball bat either. I know it looks cool on TV and in the movies, but it's completely and totally unnecessary. In fact, it'll harm you. A 34-ounce bat to the dome is plenty enough. The blunt force trauma will do the trick. And if you put the nails and the spikes inside of it, then what ends up happening is the bat sticks inside of whatever you want to hit, and then the zombies will be able to eat you anyway. Now, nobody wants that. Come on, get real. Just get yourself a nice 34-inch, 31-ounce collegiate metal bat, BESR certified, so you can still use it in adult leagues when this all blows over. Don't know what to buy? Man, I'm old enough and maybe poor enough to remember when everything came in a powder. Pudding was a powder, Jell-O powder, orange juice powder, it was called Tang. Yeah, get that pancake mix where all you need to do is add water. It's delicious. There's a million different ways you can make pancakes. Pancakes are good for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Just go get you some of this good processed powder. Pancakes. Oh, you don't know if you can eat these processed foods? Well, let me introduce you to my friend Dunkaroos. They'll never go bad. I know it's not kale, but you're gonna like it. Some other things that we can be doing while we have all this time on our hands. Get yourself some wood, chop some wood down, split it up, put it in the dry area. Make sure you have matches. Make sure that you have some gasoline on hand. Make sure that you have printouts of your favorite Instagram model so that, you know, if the Wi-Fi goes down, you got a little something for the spank bank. Don't look at me like that. We're all adults here. Now, it's really important in times like these that we stick together. And by sticking together, I mean staying at least 10 feet away from everybody that we know at all times. If we don't hear from anybody, if the Wi-Fi goes out, if the cell phones go down, if the TV goes out, do we have a plan in place to make sure everybody's okay? If we don't, let's get that plan in place. Talk with your neighbors. I know a lot of us in today's day and age don't even know who our neighbors are. So this is a great opportunity to go knock on the door, introduce yourself and say, hey, I've lived 15 feet next to you for the last 20 years. And if you are in duress, this is how you can contact me. White sheet out the window, smoke coming from my chimney, whatever it is. Get together with your community and have a plan in place where if anybody is in trouble, it's easily identifiable for the rest of us to come over and help you. Be the leaders, old millennials. This is our moment. This is our time to shine. Because the boomers are super at risk right now. They won't even come out of their closets. They think anybody coughs within a square mile of them and they're done for. And the young millennials, they're having themselves a good time ignoring this whole thing. Lord help us if the Wi-Fi goes down. These people are going to lose it. So if the Netflix craps out, we got to be there to help these people learn how to turn on a DVD player. We need to be able to show these people how to play video games on NES, Sega, and N64 without any Wi-Fi. It's going to blow their minds. A great game that I'd love to suggest that you and your loved ones play to pass the time. It doesn't need any electricity, any Wi-Fi. All you need is a tennis ball and a wall. 8, 9, 10 people can play at one time. None of you will have to be within 6 feet of each other at any point. And it'll help you get out a lot of aggression. It's called Asses Up. And if you're one of these people that doesn't know what Asses Up is, I'm sorry. Chances are you're probably not tough enough to survive any of this. So nutball is another great option, but you have to be stocked through the gills with booze to even just begin to accomplish that. Follow these tips and I guarantee you and your loved ones will be just fine. And then you can come to my shows in 3 months and tell me how much these tips helped you. And I will tell you to give me some of your money because I'm probably going to be finalizing bankruptcy at that point. So for the next 2 months, let's let our hair grow long, put on our baggy flannels, listen to our Pearl Jam CDs and bust out the hacky sacks because Quarantine 1996 is in effect. This is just tobacco. And no, you don't have to plug it in.